everyone, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. Well, it is so good to be with you here today. I hope that all is well with you. I hope that things are going well for you. I hope that you are excited about this new season coming up. The reason why I lowered this is so that I want you to see my harvest that I did uh, just a few minutes ago. Well, about a half an hour ago, I'd have to say, to be honest. Um, and it has been raining here in the Boston area. We started off with a lot of rain in the morning, so everything was wet, and it just really stopped raining, I would say about 2 hours ago. Yes, so that would be around 3 o'clock or so. And I then said, well, yes, we're going to have our time together outside. And my husband was talking about going outside and working in the front garden because he wants to change where the zucchinis are and put mums there, because of course it is time for the mums, well, not yet, it's a little early, but yeah, the mums are out. So we wanted to harvest the zucchinis and bring them in and clear that area and make room for a fall display. Could you believe it? It is the end of August. Today is August 30th. Tomorrow will be the 31st, and Friday will be the 1st of September. Could you believe it? I am so amazed with the fact that September is just a few days away. Today, tomorrow, and Friday, September 1st. So we want to say goodbye to August and hello to September. And just to go back, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Catherine, and you're here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. Yeah, that's our little jingle that we sing, and it just helps to set the tone of the fact that we are growing together, that we're coming together to experience this journey of gardening, and especially for this 2023 season. So I just wanted to make sure that I end this month of August with you, my wonderful gardening friends, and that we can share. You could tell me what is on your mind, and you could show, just let us know in the chat what is up with you and your garden. Yeah. So I have been looking in and working on my journal. Remember that we had the journal from last year, which was the first one. This one was the first one for 2022. And then now I'm looking at this and working through this, which is our journal for this year. And this is our intentional garden journal. We're being intentional about gardening for 2023. And I call this Moments to Dream Again. And the reason why I named this journal Moments to Dream Again is because not knowing that when I had placed my Eden Garden climbing rose at the top here on the picture, on the cover, that it would not be coming back this year. I would not be having my roses. And so every time I look at this, it really is reminding me, you can see the beautiful rose here at the back, that that I do need to dream. I do need to dream again in my garden and think of my garden in a different way. Well, for this year, what I want to do is I want to do fall gardening. I want to be able to extend the garden season. And I'm thinking of, well, how can I do this? What way should I, how should I progress in doing this? What are the steps? How should I make it happen? And so when I was thinking about this, I went back into my garden journal And I looked at what we did in the spring because in doing some research, I found out that your spring crops are actually really great for the fall. That our crops like radish and lettuce and kale and mustard greens and the microgreens. Remember the microgreens that I planted? Like the bok choy and all of that stuff. That they love the cold weather. They love this. They can tolerate a little chill. And so I got a little excited about that, and I decided to go back into my journal and take a look at, well, what did we do? How did we plan it? How did we get started in the springtime? So that is exactly what I'm going to need to do to get started in the fall garden. Yeah. So yes, I see you, Monica. How are you, my sweetie? Oh, Darlene Brown is here. Hey, Deborah. Good evening. Hi, Deborah. How are you? Hello, Darlene Brown. How are you? Hi, Monica. Hi, Catherine. Monica's here. Yes, Monica. Thank you. Hi, everyone in the chat. Yes, thank you all for coming. We're going to be saying goodbye. Goodbye. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, how are you? Hey, Deborah and Darling Brown. These are my girls. These are my friends. Yes, you all make me happy. And, your consistency and your coming every time and just your comments and your positive words, they mean a whole lot to me. Yes, they do. And, I appreciate you all greatly. And I feel that we have a lot in common. We're probably, we're pursuing this gardening, and we want to enjoy ourselves in the process while we grow our own food, and we enjoy nature, we enjoy our lives. And so I really appreciate each and every one of you. I just wanted you to know I appreciate you, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful every time I come on Wednesday and you all show up in the chat. It makes me very, very happy. Very, very happy. So what I'm doing is, though, I'm also thinking about those who happen to hit the button, who are new to the Joshua Robinson. I'm not playing no more. I want Betty G Gathers. What? Oh, we got a troller in the place here. Let me see. I haven't had one like this in a while. Let me see. Let me remove that person. Okay. Yeah, we haven't had a troller in a while. But anyway, I removed it. I appreciate you as well, sharing your garden knowledge. Thank you. Hey, Jean Mama Grows. How are you? Jean Mama's in the house. She's another one of my favorite people. Yes. You all make me so happy when you show up. It makes me happy. And what were we saying? Yes, Monica says, I appreciate you as well, sharing your garden knowledge. Thank you, Monica. And sometimes we take it for granted, because I've been gardening and just doing it my way, just figuring it out and so forth. Sometimes I don't think that I have anything really to offer because I'm not like, a big garden expert. But, really, when you think about it, everyone who has a garden, they become an expert in and of themselves because you become an expert of your garden. And you may experience something that no one else has experienced in their garden. And you may be able to give fresh eyes to that particular thing. So that's why it is good for us to come together. That's why I like these lives. And I like our little banter, a chat here. I like the way that we are able to, share. And I love when you all put comments in the chat. And when you share your own expertise, that it really helps us. And it does feel like we're having a conversation. You know, it feels like a real conversation going on back and forth between us, like we were all sitting down and having a great. So if you don't have your, get a cup of tea or some juice. This is mango drink, by the way. Get yourself a cold glass or something and come and join me. Hey, I poured that troll for you. Thank you, G Mama, for doing that. Gardens are Me says, good evening, Miss Catherine and gardening friends. Congratulations, Miss Catherine, with another grandchild. Many blessings. Yeah, I missed you last time. Where were you, Bev? We missed you. The cantaloupe I sent a picture of wasn't good. It came off of the vine too early. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Deborah, but that's okay. You know, cantaloupe and watermelon, they're finicky. They're a little finicky, I think. But, you know, it may have worked out that way this year, but next year you'll know what to do. You'll be a little more wiser as to how to grow cantaloupe and watermelon in your garden. And that's what I found. That's why I sent you, Deborah, that a copy, or I told you about the playlist that I have. Is the watermelon right? Because that is what had happened to us here, that I had to experience the process of growing watermelon and really finding out what constitutes a ripe watermelon here in our Zone 6 area. And for those of you who are new and watching, yes, I am in the Boston area. I am in Zone 6, and so that it's different from the South. You know, if you're like in zones 8 or 9, where it's warmer, longer, you have more. Oh, these bees are loving it here. You have a longer growing season, and the sun is hotter, and so the watermelon and the cantaloupe tend to do better in those zones. But that doesn't mean that we can't grow watermelon and cantaloupe. We can. It's just that, one, we've got to start earlier, and two, we've got to be patient. And I'll give it as much time as possible to ripen. Um, and that's something that you learn over time. Yeah, so I was showing you all. Now, this is a plant that my husband bought for me. He went to Lowe's and he saw this beautiful plant. Isn't this beautiful? He saw this beautiful plant, and it is called, I thought it was like a sedum, but it's not a sedum. It's actually um, it's a succulent, but it is let me see, I did look it up. Let me see if I can find it. And it's a succulent. Calicho show. Can you plant Kalanchoe? Kalanchoe, I think it is Kalansoe. Kalanchoe. It's a succulent, and its hardiness is zones 10 and 11. So if you live in the hardiness zones 10 and 11, they can be planted directly in the landscape with minimal winter protection and will function as perennials. However, even a few hours of temperatures near 40 degrees can kill, or 4.5 Celsius can kill unprotected Kalanchoe. So it's so beautiful. I thought it was, when he brought it, I thought it was sedum, like sedum autumn joy, but it's not. So I just have to enjoy it now here on the deck. And I love, the container. I love this container. This is my fall light container. It looks so pretty there with that. So I decided to allow that to to help to bring out the best in it. And while I was looking to create a bouquet of flowers for you all, um, to get the zinnias, here are my zinnias, um, a few zinnias, I came across the vegetables. And so I ended up stopping collecting the flowers and then instead harvested some vegetables, my tomatoes and a pumpkin that I saw that had fallen off the vine. Something else I want to show you is that, there's a spider there. Um, this here is, if you want to extend your mint, this is mint, peppermint. I had put it in water when I was creating the um, the floral arrangement last week, and look, it has rooted. It sat in the water for a while, and look at that. It now has roots. So if you want to do something like that, you can. If you want to have more mint, it's very easy to root um, mints. I see my girl Sonia is in the chat. Ooh! Hey Sonia. How are you, Sonia? And I think somebody said Vintage Gardener is in on. Hi, Brooke. Vintage Gardener is here. Hi, Catherine. How are you? G Mama says, I'm interested in succulents now. I have an ice plant outside now. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that is what this is. And he got it at Lowe's. He was at Lowe's and he saw it and he thought of me and the gardening. My husband, he is hooked. hmm He is starting to like the garden, I think, more than I. And then when I was away, he had to take care of the garden, right? He had to take care of everything. And I think he just fell in love with it even more while I was gone because he had nothing else to focus on. Um, he got to focus on it fully and he didn't have to worry about if I was going to say something to him about what he's doing. Like, don't dig up my plants. Sometimes I can get like that about my garden. Don't you dare dig up my plants. Anyway, so he was thinking about me, which was great, and he brought me the flowers. I am so thankful because now I'll just have them out here. Now, it has just been raining here in Boston today. It started raining this morning, and we're going to have like the next couple of days, the next 7 days, we're not going to have, there's no rain in the forecast, and it's going to be sunny, and it's going to be sunny for a while. Uh-oh, there goes that troll again. Ugh. Um, so we're going to be having summer-like temperatures again, and it has been. Thank you, G Mama. We have been experiencing cooler temperatures, and for the month of August, it has been wet. That's what he said while I was away, that it rained a lot, and that the temperatures were much more cooler. And I think that affected it keeps showing up. I don't know what is going up with that. Um, so I'm glad that the temperatures here are warming up because what's going to happen is that my tomatoes are going to be able to ripen. I think everything is like 2 weeks behind. Are you experiencing the same thing like me? I think the harvest has been a little slow, almost like 2 weeks behind, and things are a little bit delayed. Are you experiencing the same thing? Those of you that are in zones 6 and 5 and 7, 6 and 5. Are you sensing anything, any kind of delay? Put it in the chat. and let me know. My tomatoes are slowly producing. You too, G Mama? Yeah, and you're zone 6 too. Yeah, I think they're a little delayed. But they're coming in, and I'm not complaining because I've already bagged some up a good bunch, a good amount, and put them in freezer bags, and I've already started to store them in the freezer. And we've also been eating. I really same here. You too, G. Gardens on me, Bev. Yeah. And then also, like my big tomatoes. Now this is supposed to be big boy tomato. There he goes again. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. There. This is the big boy tomato. You're having to ripen yours in brown paper bags. Yeah, this is my big boy tomatoes. And they have been slow, and they usually have been much bigger. But this is like the largest sizes that I've been getting. And they've been slow to coming. And then an area that I normally get a lot of tomatoes, I have not, like this is a good one. Ooh, it's a bee. Bumblebee just flew by. This is another one that I just picked. So I said, let me pick them now before they burst, because we just had a lot of rain and I don't want them to ripen. Because you know, when it ripens too much, or when it goes through extreme temperatures, that they start to split. So I decided to like this one split. I decided to harvest them. So as I was saying, I got sidetracked. Instead of harvesting my beautiful zinnias, aren't those zinnias beautiful? I love zinnias. I really love zinnias. Instead of harvesting the zinnias, I ended up harvesting the veggies. And look at my little pumpkin. When I was peering in where I had a couple of tomatoes split too, you did? Yeah, when I was, G Mama, you had split tomatoes too. When I was getting my little, my 100s, my tomatoes, yeah, all that color, yes. I think everyone was behind this year. I'm in zone 8 and everything got off to a slow start. Yes, that's right, Deborah. Is that Deborah's? Yes. Oh, Sonia, yes, all this color. It is amazing, isn't it? Um, the pumpkin was on the ground, and I've been watching these pumpkins. I have actually 3 of them. This is one of them, and 2 others there, and that is there. And so, isn't this pretty? I thought it would be a little bit more riper, but it fell off. So I'm glad that I was able to pick it up from, and I'm going to just let it sit and it will ripen some more. And this is a sweet pie pumpkin. So this pumpkin's good for Sonia. This pumpkin's great for pumpkin pie. So I'm going to be making a pumpkin pie soon. And that leads me to my next topic. Have you all been watching me cook? Now, I am not the best cook, but I have all those zucchinis. Do you see my zucchini? Today, I went out and I harvested the zucchini. Yes, I harvested the zucchini. I had 5 of them already on the table. And when I went out, because we're going to remove all of the zucchini from the front, and I'm getting ready to put my, yes, nice videos, thank you. I'm going to put my, the devil is a liar. We rebuke you, Satan. You're not coming on my channel like that. We remove you in Jesus' name. I'm sorry. Well, you know, I just had to rebuke the devil, because that is the devil. Want to interfere with our chat. How dare he? Cast the devil out. You can't come on here. as you all know, I am a Christian, right? You know, I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. You all know that already. If you haven't figured it out, and so I know that that's the devil. We're going to tell him to get thee behind us and get himself off this channel. We want to have some fun in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, I know that was like, it is the devil. Anyway, I was talking about cooking, right? I was talking about cooking, and so yeah, so I've enjoyed the cooking. Have you all enjoyed the cooking? Yes, end of July. And this month my tomatoes just took off, however, growing mighty fast. I planted 6 varieties. Woo, Monica. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Um, how many varieties did I plant? I did Roma. I did the Sweet 100s. I did the I did a sun gold tomato, and I did Early Girl, and I did Jet Star, something like that. I think I did five different types of tomatoes, and I must say the ones that I really love are the Sweet 100s over there, and the little cherry-like tomatoes, the golden ones. I didn't know if I would like the yellow ones, but actually orange, the little orangey ones, but they are delicious. And usually before I even get indoors, I end up eating the tomatoes. Oh my goodness, I just walk by, just pull a couple, pop them in my mouth, and keep on going. And it has been really, really nice. I've enjoyed that. The Roma tomatoes, um, they seem to be smaller than what I would really want. I thought they would be larger, but that's fine. But they're very meaty, and I did use them in cooking. Remember my first cooking video that I did when I just put all of the different vegetables into the pot and just simmered them down, and I wanted to make like a vegetable sauce with the noodles, and also I had the cheese on top. It's just very simple, and I usually do that sometimes with tomato sauce, especially when I want a meatless dinner or have a meatless meal. I would boil the noodles, and then warm up a sauce with some um, extra veggies in it, and then just pour it on, and then I'd put cheese on top, and the cheese will melt down on it. So I just said, let me just share this simple meal, and just do it, because sometimes you get a little intimidated. Say, well, I'm not a cook, I'm not a chef, I don't do. And that's what I was saying. But then I was saying, how am I using my vegetables? Because most people aren't chefs. They're not, they're just cooking for their family, and just to try something different. Monica says, I will be trying the Sweet 100 next season. I hear it's a very good tomato. It is, and it's great. Those Sweet 100s are very good for salads, to put them in your salads and so forth. Yeah, they taste real good with the cucumbers, and it's just a really fresh taste. Deborah said, yes, I viewed your cooking videos. In fact, it encouraged me to roast the only white patty pan squash I had. It's delicious. Woo! That's good, Deborah. Yay! That's what I want to hear. But I'm sure you're a cook anyhow. And Bev, I know you're a cook. You said, this girl don't know how to cook anything. I was intimidated to try my little. That's why I had to listen to some spiritual help. I think, who was I listening? I was listening to a prophet who was preaching, and I said, well, let me just go ahead and let him speak to y'all too. And so I just put it in there. Yeah, you did great. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Sonia. Love to cook. Yes, I know you do. And I'm sure you put more into it and you have the right tools and everything. And here am I just using what is available. And I was saying, "Yeah, here am I using my fork, and I don't have the special spatula and all that stuff. No, what is available." And you know what? You did good. Thank you, honey. So that was the first one with the veggies, and then the second one, I think, was the juicing. My daughter, she bought that juicer like 2 years ago, and she said she was going to go on this juicing regimen. But it never happened. The juicer sat there for a year in the box. Finally, she opened up the box and we juiced maybe once or twice. And I said, I'm going to use this juicer because I have all these zucchinis. And um, zucchini is like from the watermelon family. Excuse me, it's similar to that in that it has a lot of heavy water content like cucumbers. And so when you juice down the zucchini, it has a lot of liquid. So it's a really great base. And when you add like other fruits, it takes on the dominating fruit flavor. So it took on the cantaloupe flavor. It took on the juicing when I was juicing, and it took on the flavor of ginger. Um, and when I first did the juicing, the ginger, um, I didn't have a lot of ginger in it, and I could really taste the uh, the different flavors. Let me get back. Let me go back and tell you. So when I was juicing, first I juiced the zucchini because I wanted to really taste the flavor of the zucchini. What does the zucchini taste like? The zucchini juice. And to me, it was a fresh green taste. It had a fresh taste like cucumber juice, and it wasn't, but it wasn't as you knew it, I knew I was not. I knew I wasn't drinking cucumber. It had its own flavor, but it was more like cucumber. You know, that kind of flavor, that kind of fresh taste. And then when I added the cantaloupe to it, the zucchini lost its flavor, and it became like a chameleon. It took on the cantaloupe flavor, and that was good. And then I added a piece of ginger in it, and then it started to take on a more gingery cantaloupe fresh taste. But then when I love ginger, so but by the time I added the rest of the ginger to it, it had a strong um, you know, strong drink, a strong taste, gingery, refreshing cantaloupe summer taste. And I really, really liked that. And then it was enough. It wasn't just like a shot, like a small amount, because some juicing you only get a small shot. I drank the whole thing down. It was so good. It was so healthy. Anyway, Monica says, I will be trying the Sweet 100s next season. I hear it's a very good tomato. Yes, it is. The tomato's good. And, what I'm hoping is that as the season goes on, that I will be able to juice some of the tomatoes and mix it with the zucchini and have a V8. You know how that commercial, if you're old enough, I gotta have a V8 commercial. But now I'm gonna have my own vegetable juice, juicing with the tomatoes, the zucchini juice, adding some other other fresh vegetables together, and have a vegetable juice, a drink. Yeah. How many of you have juices? Do you all have juicers, and do you use them? Put it in the chat. Deborah says, have you heard of the mock pineapple made with yellow zucchini? It looks very interesting. No, I never heard of that. Mock pineapple. But you know what I did do, Deborah, was that I had cut a pineapple and I added the pineapple to the zucchini drink. I, started a fresh batch of zucchini. It was actually yesterday. And I had some pineapple that I had cut up the day before, and it was just sitting there. Nobody was eating it. So I said, let me add it to the zucchini so that it doesn't waste. And it tasted really, really good. The zucchini and pineapple, the drink actually took a strong, took the taste or flavoring of the pineapple. And that was really good. It was really good. Um, Deborah says the zucchini reminds me of mushrooms in how it takes on the taste of what you cook it with. Oh, okay. I really don't cook mushrooms, but that's good to know. That's good to know that that is similar. Now, all of you that are there, don't forget to give me a like if you like this conversation, and hit the like button. Come on, hit the like button. G Mama says I used to drink V8 years ago. You did, but now you make your own natural V8, huh? Yes. Monica says I grew the Thornburns terracotta automatic atomic grape, brandy wine, mortgage lifter, Roma and tomatillo. Girl, you were busy in the garden this year, Monica. You were very busy. Oh my goodness. The atomic grape. You know, I don't know if you know Supreme Farmer, Supreme, Supreme Family Gardener. No, Supreme Family. Supreme. Anyway, he has his muscadine grapes. You surprised yourself too, Monica? Yeah, and he's saying how good grapes are. And there's the other, there was another gardener that grew grapes. What is her name? The analytic gardener. I like her. The analytic gardener. She showed, she had a little video clip of grapes, her muscadine grapes that she's been growing. And I grew grapes too. My grapes are there. I have to go and harvest them. They're small, but I don't know when they'd be ripe. But it looks like they're becoming ripe. I think they're supposed to be yellow grapes, but I see some of them turning like purple. So I'm not sure, but I need to go in and gather them and taste them and see. Anyone else growing grapes? I think you were growing grapes, G Mama. Are you still growing grapes? Do you still have a grapevine? The tomatoes called Bread's Atomic Grape. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Deborah, I switched to V8 Splash because of the taste. Oh, okay. Taste them and see if you like the taste. Okay, yes, I will taste the I will taste the grapes. Okay. Um oh, it's a tomato you're talking about, Monica. I know some of the others. I have two grapevines now. You do, G Mama? I, I thought you were talking about tomatoes, but then I said, oh, she's really doing well. Oh, you know, Monica, zucchini, the Bam Bam Club. Yes. Monica, when I saw your comment about the Bam Bam Club, um, when I was head down I had to take out the zucchini and say, bam, 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 bam. And so when you put that in the comment section, the Bam Bam Club, I said zucchini, the Bam Bam Club. That's right. And when I was gathering the zucchini this afternoon, I got 5 more. So I have 10 zucchinis, okay, that are part of the Bam Bam Club. Oh my goodness. So I said, well, at least I know that that I can juice them. And when I made the I said, there goes Catherine with that Bam Bam Club. That's what you said. I had a good laugh, girl. That was so good. The Bam Bam Club. I enjoyed that. Deborah said my grapevine died. Oh, well, Deborah, try again. Get another one. And on that note, um, this is a good time to plant shrubs. Fall planting is great for planting fruit trees, shrubs, um, perennials, right? Fall planting. This is a good time, and a lot of them are on sale. A lot of plants and things are on sale at Lowe's and Home Depot, at the big box stores. You can get a lot of good planting. Let me drink some. A lot of good plants that you'd be able to plant now in the fall. So that might be something that you want to do, is to go to the big box stores, Lowe's and Home Depot, and check out their clearance aisle for perennials and other things, because soon they're going to be wanting to close up the gardening center and get ready for Christmas and bringing in their Christmas inventory and things like that. So think about what what perennials you want to add to your garden, what shrubs you would like to add, any fruit trees or berries, blueberry bushes and things like that. G Mama says, I just got a new pomegranate. It's supposed to produce black pomegranates. It was bare roots, so I'll have to wait and see. Oh, okay. That's good. Yeah, well, now is the time to plant. Maybe I can save it if I put it in the ground. Yes, that's probably what it needs to be, is in the ground. And I have my grapevine that I had put in a pot, and I believe that it burst that pot, and I strongly believe that the roots are in the ground because of the way that that grapevine has spread. That I strongly believe that the roots are in the ground. So I'm kind of afraid to lift up the pot. hmm Plants, said Monica. You're on. Yes, plants, Monica. Oh, Monica says, I went to Home Depot, got overwhelmed with all the plants. Didn't buy anything, however. I will be going back. Yeah, so I'm right, Monica. Oh, there are a lot of plants out there. I haven't been because, as you know, I went away and everything. And so and then I'm feeling a little overwhelmed by the garden. So what I want to do is I want to let this week go by, next week go by, because it's going to be hot. I don't know about you all, but our weather is changing. And for the first week in September, we're actually going back to summer weather, and it's going to be in the 80s, and sunny with no rain. So I'm still thinking about my tomatoes and so forth, but also I want to start some fall planting. So I'm going to start some seeds and see where we go from there. Yeah, so I did show you my little pumpkin, right? Yes. So get ready for pumpkin pie. The next thing I want to bake or make. You excited, Sonia? Yes, G Mama. What? I just got a new pomegranate. It's supposed to produce black pomegranates. It was bare roots, so I'll have to wait and see. And Sonia says, yes, G Mama. Yes, and I use a lot of rabbit poop now. Both my grapevines are in containers, and one is fruiting this season. Yay! Yay, team mama! Now, where are you getting the rabbit poop? You got rabbits? You know, I have collard greens growing. Yes, thank you, Sonia. Cute little pumpkin, Catherine. Thanks, Deborah. My collard greens are so beautiful. I've been harvesting the collard greens, and I have some really big leaves there that I have some more. I harvested the smaller leaves because I can actually eat them raw. Like I cut them up and put them in salad, and they taste sweet. Now the bigger collard greens, that I'm gonna want to stew that down and put it in stews. So I need to harvest those big collard green leaves. I have collard greens growing in my raised beds too. Yay, Sonia! You did grow some stuff. That's good. That's good. Um, Gmon says, I've had a mini Rex rabbit about 2 years now. His name is Oreo. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Well, G Mama, I have rabbits. Now, they are not, they are just rabbits roaming my garden. Almost every time I'm out in the garden, the rabbits show up. I see them, especially early in the morning, because you know I'm a morning person. So when I go out in the morning, the rabbits are there. And you know, that rabbit, he just looks at me. He doesn't move. He just stands there. But the thing is I think because I have so much vegetation in my garden and so much natural um, plants and weeds and things like that in the grass, you know, like clover and so forth, that they love it, that they don't touch my other vegetables. So there's room for them, and if they are gonna, their poop's gonna um, help the ground and help the soil. That's great. Too many rabbits in my garden too. You too, Bev? You got rabbits in the garden? Are they eating your food, eating your veggies? Those rabbits will have the garden exploding. They don't eat much. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. No more rabbits for me. Yes, Sonia, no more rabbits. You know, I hope they don't become a nuisance, those rabbits. But you know, there are a lot of neighbors and other people, other gardens. I think they visit other gardens. I don't think they just stay in one place. I think they visit other yards because the neighbor next door, their garden is very wild, and there are plenty of food next door as well. So I don't think that they're just in in my yard, because we cultivate our land here, but the neighbors next door, they don't cultivate anything. So I think they also hang out over there as well, and they're getting food um, from that yard. Yeah, you love the young tender leaves of the collard greens, Deborah, too? Yeah, I do too. And I love so what I do is I create a salad with it. And I did a video on making a fresh garden salad. Mm-hmm. With my with the tomatoes, the cucumber, and the collard greens and kale. My kale leaves are now coming up, and they're fresh from last year's kale. They overwintered, and at first I thought they were going to bolt, and that was it. And instead, I cut it back, the kale, and instead it grew fresh green leaves, fresh kale leaves. So it's a little bitter. It has a strong taste, but I love that. And so when you mix it in with all of the other vegetables, it's really good. I don't like lettuce. I don't like lettuce. Lettuce has no flavor to me. It's like eating rabbit food. I don't like lettuce. So that's probably why, So I love the collard greens. I love the kale with the cucumber and the little tomatoes, which gives the sweet. And then I put olive oil and garlic salt. I have a, a thing that has the salt and garlic shaker, and just adds such flavor. And that's all that I need as a dressing with the olive oil. So I've really been enjoying salads this year. I think I found a good way to eat my salads and enjoy my salads. So I did a video on that. That will be coming out soon too. And what else? Yeah, so what else did I want to talk to you all about? Oh, I harvest my first fig this morning. It's my LSU purple. However, it had the color but not in the inside, and it didn't come off easy. I got too excited and pulled it too soon. I have more to try. Good. Yay, Monica. Thank you for mentioning that. Why? Because my fig tree that had died back real hard, and last year it came, but it didn't show any signs of growing figs, but it had grown back. And remember, I made the small little fig trees from it. And by the way, they're doing very well. I happened to check and look, and my fig tree is actually fruiting. Now, I don't think it will have enough time for the figs to develop, but I was so excited, Monica. Yes, because my Bensonhurst fig tree, or the Chicago fig tree, it is back. So I understand your excitement, Monica. I understand your excitement. I truly do. Because I was excited to see the little figs on the tree. Yes! It made me so happy. I was like, what? When I saw it, it just shocked me. I was just so happy because I love the figs. And I remember I did a video about it, but I think it was 2 years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, when that fig tree was so filled with figs that year. It was the year of the figs here in my garden. And I allowed them. They came in fast and furious. That the figs became even over ripened because every time I would go out, I would pick the figs. But then, they would just, there was so much of them. And it was so good. I made the fig jam. Remember, Deborah, when I made the jam with the figs? That was good. I missed that. Yeah, so congratulations, Monica. Congratulations. Yes, that's exciting. That is exciting. And I know that, just be patient and let them mature. Let it get purple, and you will get what you want from the inside, the sweetness of it. To me, it reminded me of grape jelly, the taste and the flavor of it. It was very good. So congratulations. Yes. Um, so let me look at my notes. I have my notes here. Have a black mission fig, nothing fresh here yet. Fingers crossed. Well, something will come. Yes, you remember, Deborah. Monica, it's all good. It's all good. We're learning and growing, and as long as you're enjoying the process, that's part of the whole thing, is enjoying the process. Now, I had my corn that I had grown there, and I thought I was going to have a lot of corn this year, and something trampled it. Between that and the pumpkins that I grew things. You know what I did? I planted everything so close. I was tricked by my pumpkin and squash plants, because they're so small and they look so innocent as seedlings. And what I did was I put them so close together when I was planting them, because I was running out of space. And I put them underneath the corn, because they have that method, the three sisters, with the pumpkins at the bottom, the corn, and then the peas climbing up. Nah, that didn't work for me. Um, Instead, the pumpkin just pulled down the corn, and I think there was something traveling that way. I don't know if it was a raccoon or a cat or whatever, but something was traveling through my little cornfield that I had there, a corn plot, and I think, and so it just pulled everything down. But I did harvest one of the corns, and it looked good, except that it didn't get pollinated well, and I'm disappointed about that. But um, we shall see. It's not finished yet. But the corn, and I'm just. Did any of you grow corn this year? And how did your corn fare? Did you do well with the corn? Any of you grew corn? Um, just put it up in the chat there. All right. Well, we're about to close, but I just wanted to share with you and thank you all for coming on. Those of you who have come and shared your time with me on this Wednesday. I did popcorn and sweet corn. You did, Monica, girl. Monica is the gardener of the day. Yes. Yes, yes. We celebrate you, Monica. Monica is the gardener of the year. Yes, I am so proud of you. Wow. You and Bev, okay, Deborah was earlier this year. Bev, of course, is our mint queen. G-Mom is our container girl queen. Sonia's in transition. They are over here calling me the garden queen. You are, girl. If I had an award, I would send it to you. I dub you. Yes. The gardener of the year on Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. How long have you been gardening? How long is this new, right? Didn't you were just planting your garden? It's your third year? Okay. Yeah, good job. Good job. Good job. Yeah, that's great. You know, that's really great. Yes. And the different things that you're trying. How exciting. Good for you. Yes. Yeah, Sonia had her year. Yes, Sonia, remember when you were kind of fearful, you wasn't sure about gardening and everything, and now look at you, growing everything too. I studied. Yeah, you sure did. And Deborah, she was fearful, but you all have done very, very well. I am so proud of my girls. Yay! Yes, you're doing well. We're all getting better. We're all getting better. That's why we're growing together. This has been really fun. You all make this such a wonderful journey. And I just want to say thank you again. I mean, I'm getting a lot of joy. You're welcome, Monica. I'm getting a lot of joy out of this, and that's what keeps me coming back, because I know that you all are going to be here on Wednesday. I'm not giving up. Next year, I will focus on fruits. Oh, yes, Deborah. My apples. I actually got apples. Love being here. Thank you, Val. I know that's right, Sonia. What did Sonia say? Anyway, you know what? My husband came in. He just discovered that I had planted fruit trees in the garden. And so he saw the Asian pears, and he came in eating the Asian pears. He says, "Ooh, these taste good." I'm like, "I planted this about 3 or 4 years ago. You didn't notice it before?" And then the apples are growing too. The little Macintosh are growing there. And then there's a pear, a Bartle pear. There happened to be one left back from the squirrels, and he picked that one too. So I'm hoping that he will help me in taking care of them, now that he knows what they are. And I did spray. The only thing is that you really have to spray. I sprayed with dormant spray in the early spring, but I think that I need to spray um, at least 2 more times, 3 different times, so that when the summertime comes, that the bugs won't get them, because I got no peaches. The reason why I'm saying that is because my peach tree, nothing. My plum tree, I had plums, but some kind of bug or whatever, I'm gonna have to trim them down. And I see only one plum in my golden egg plum, only one plum, and I'm watching it, and I'm just waiting for it to ripen, and hopefully I'll be able to at least taste one of the plums. But yes, Deborah, fruit trees. Fruit trees are it. I want a cherry tree. Any of you have a cherry tree? I want a cherry tree. So you had issues with your stone fruits. Yes, I have had, and yes, the first couple of years, the first 2 years that I had them, they were beautiful. I had plums. I tasted the plums. Beautiful. The peaches were slow to grow, and I've always had problems with them developing. Um, you love cherries? Oh, I want to have a cherry tree. I need to get one and put it in my garden, a cherry tree. Okay, so the time is moving, and next week I think I want to talk to you. I'm not going to, since we're running out of time, next week I want to talk to you about fall gardening. You made cherry jam this year, Deborah? Deborah, you've been cooking up a storm. I want a lemon tree. Yes, I had a Maya lemon tree, and you have to bring it indoors, unless you're in a warm climate, Monica. I don't remember what zone you're in, but like if you have a greenhouse or you have a warm place, some place to put it, you're gonna have to bring it in for the winter. Grow, 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 grow together. That's right, Sonia. I was wondering when you were gonna pop up with it. I have a new phone now, so the old phone only had so much time, but this one, you're in zone 6, Monica? Yes, you're going to need to bring it in or have a sunny window area for it. Or if you have a sun porch, that might be able to work. Yeah, but if we grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home, that's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. In Catherine's garden and home. And if you haven't given me, I have a new phone too. You do too? Yes. So now I have time. If you haven't given me a like, why don't you hit the like and let's grow, 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 grow together. Grow, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, why don't you hit the subscribe button so we can grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's garden and home. That's right, Catherine's garden and home. Grow Beverly, grow Sonia, grow G Mama, grows. Ooh, 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 ooh. Deborah, grow, grow. And Monica, grow, grow. And Darlene Brown, grow, grow, grow. And Vintage Gardener, let's grow, grow. Brooke, grow, grow. Gardens on me, grow, grow. Everybody, grow, grow. Deborah, grow, grow. Monica, you queen bee. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's garden and home. That's right, Catherine's Garden and Home. Uh-huh, Catherine's Garden and Home. Yeah, yeah, Catherine's Garden and Home. Yes, and I just want to give a shout out to Thelma on Yankee Sister Homestead. She's been doing fantastic. I see her in the mornings, and Francesca, and also to Rambo. If you haven't checked out Rambo Green Hands, he has onions, yes, and a lot of our gardening friends are doing very, very well. So let us continue to grow as a community. Check out Brooke. Brooke has been showing her peonies and taking her little trips and just taking us on different trips to see different gardens and so forth. And also Rachel, yes. And Broke Farmer, yes. Broke Farmer is taking us into fall gardening. So next week we're going to talk about fall gardening, and let's all continue. I don't see Yasid or Yami here, but we miss you and God bless. And so everyone have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for joining me here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, grow, grow together. We say goodbye, August. Hello, September. So I'll see you in September, God willing. Be blessed. Enjoy your garden and harvest. Good night, everybody. Good night, Deborah. And thank you. Yes, I am a grandmother of 3 grandbabies now. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Bye, Sonia. Thank you for helping me, and G Mama, too, to get rid of that troll. Have a good night. Bye. Be blessed, everyone. Have a wonderful night, says Gardens Are Me. Monica, some congratulations. Thank you, Monica. Love you all. Bye.